truck on her way home from school. Apparently, the driver lost control and veered onto the sidewalk.
What? Really?
Yes. Someone called an ambulance and she's in the hospital right now. I'm on my way there in a taxi, so please come as soon as you can.
I can't.
What? Why not? What are you talking about?
I'm in the middle of something right now, so I can't come.
Aren't you worried about our daughter? She's been seriously hurt.
I'm sure she'll be fine. She's not a little girl anymore. She'll shake it off in no time. You worry too much, Nancy.
Don't you get it? She's in intensive care. This isn't like she just fell and scraped her knee.
Doctors always end up making a big deal out of these things so they can squeeze more medical fees out of you later. I'm sure it's not that big a deal.
We can worry about the fee some other time. Our daughter needs us both with her right now. Drop whatever you're doing and get to the hospital.
I really can't. This isn't something I can just put off until later. My mom's birthday is coming up this weekend. I'm skipping out on work right now so I can shop for a present for her.
What? You're refusing to visit your own daughter in the hospital because of something that meaningless?
Meaningless? This is my mom's 70th birthday we're talking about here.
Who cares? Your daughter is in a life or death situation. This shouldn't be a tough decision for you. It's obvious which of the two is more important right now.
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday. It only comes once a year, you know.
I can't believe you. Alice is fighting for her life right now, and you're acting like you don't even know her.
Like I said, I'm sure she'll be fine. She's my daughter, after all. It'll take more than some careless truck driver to take her out. You're just overreacting like you always do. This is just like that time back when she was in kindergarten and twisted her ankle falling off the play structure.
She broke her leg! Don't you remember that she needed a cast?
So what? She got better, didn't she? She's always been a tough one. She'll shake this off without any problems, I guarantee it. There's no sense getting yourself worked up into a tizzy over it.
What's wrong with worrying about the well-being of my own daughter?
At any rate, what do you think I should get Mom for her present? I gave her a handbag last year, so maybe some cute little charms or something she could clip onto the strap would be good.
I don't care! I don't have time to be thinking about that at all right now.
We should probably bring some food or something, too. Whip something up in the kitchen once you get home from the hospital, okay? Don't worry if the doctors won't let Alice go home right away. They might be crooks, but they'll take care of her well enough.
Your mom isn't what's important here. I'll be happy to do whatever you want for her later, but right now, Alice is what comes first. I don't know why you can't understand that, Rick.
Well, you know how every year whenever I give Mom her present, she always gives me a little something as a thank you present? It's usually about $2,000 in cash. But if I start slacking this year, I'm worried she won't give me much of anything.
What? I never heard anything about that before.
Oh, have I not mentioned it? I thought you knew. I was thinking if we bring some food to go along with this year's present, I should be locked in for sure.
You've been keeping the money for yourself? Not that it matters to me right now.
Let's really go all out this year. We'll bring some fancy hors d'oeuvres or something.
I can't promise anything right now. Please try to take this more seriously.
I guarantee Alice will be out of the hospital and fit as a fiddle by tomorrow. I'd put money on it.
How can you be so sure? You haven't even seen her.
I just know. I've always had a good sense for this sort of thing. It pays to keep a cool head in times like this.
My taxi just pulled up to the hospital. I'll be waiting for you here, so come as soon as you can, okay? I don't want to be left worrying by myself.
Sorry, but I've got to get back to the office once I've done my shopping.
If you have time to go shopping, then come here instead.
Like I said, I'm busy right now.
Oh, whatever. Forget it. All I could do was pray while Alice was in the middle of her surgery. I've never been a religious person, but I prayed to whatever God would listen. But 4 hours later, I learned that no one had heard my prayers. At just 16 years old, My only daughter left us to go off to heaven. The word despair doesn't even begin to describe the feeling that washed over me. There are no words in the English language that can express what I felt when I found out that I would never see her smile again. The doctors, police, and the undertaker all approached me in turn, hardly giving me any time to grieve. As I dealt with all of them, the day of Alice's funeral came before I had even realized it. When my husband found out, he was shocked and even shed a few tears. But I had the sense that his heart wasn't completely in it, like he had other things on his mind. Despite that, I never would have thought that he would act the way he did on the day of the funeral. Rick, where are you? I haven't seen your mom here anywhere either. The funeral service is going to start any minute now.
I've already paid my respects.
What are you saying?
I'll let you make sure everything goes smoothly. I won't be able to make it.
Rick, I understand why you might not want to accept the reality of what's happening here. This is painful for me, too. But this is your daughter's funeral. You can't just blow this off.
Today's my mom's birthday, so I don't have a choice. Sorry.
What?
You didn't make any food like I asked, so we ended up ordering Mexican. Mom wasn't too thrilled with the idea, but as long as I put some extra effort into making her birthday feel special, she should be happy enough anyway.
Rick, this isn't any time to joke around. This is your daughter's funeral here. It's your last chance to see her face and say goodbye.
I've always thought that funerals were kind of pointless. Like, they're already dead, you know? Just make sure she gets cremated and wrap it up.
How can you even say that?
She's gone and never coming back. Holding a funeral won't change that. Don't you think the whole thing is just a waste of time and money?
I most certainly do not. What is wrong with you, Rick?
Any way you look at it, it makes more sense to celebrate the living while they're still with us, rather than waste time on people who are already dead. That's why I'm with my mom right now.
Rick, please tell me this is just a bad joke. I don't want to believe that Alice's own father is talking about her like this on the day of her funeral.
I'm sad that she died too, okay? But there's no sense in lingering on things you can't change. Like I said, it's important to treasure the people with us while we have them.
It's not a matter of lingering on it. If we don't properly say goodbye to Alice now, we'll both regret it forever.
I don't need to. I've already made my peace and moved on.
Do you think Alice will be able to rest in peace without seeing her dad and grandma one last time?
Nancy, she's dead. She doesn't have any feelings one way or the other anymore.
Everyone else that came to the funeral will be really confused if you don't even bother to show up.
True. I didn't tell anyone else that I'd be spending the day with my mom. I know they might not exactly see things the same way I do.
Then get over here right now. A bunch of our relatives are here already. They're going to notice something's wrong if we both aren't here. What if they ask me where you are?
Don't tell them I'm with my mom. If they suddenly start to treat me coldly, I'll know it was your fault.
What am I supposed to tell them then?
I don't know, make something up. Tell them I'm bedridden with shock. Yeah, that'd work. It makes sense since I'm her dad, and it absolves me of any guilt.
If you're worried about guilt, then forget about your mom's stupid birthday party and get over here this instant!
I'd really rather not spend my afternoon surrounded by weeping relatives at a funeral. I can't stand that sappy stuff. I'd much rather enjoy a nice birthday cake with my mom.
Is she seriously not going to come either? Alice was her one and only grandchild.
Well, I asked her to make sure, but she said, let's just enjoy my birthday today like we planned.
You two are just completely unbelievable. I'm astonished.
You really think so? I'm flattered.
It wasn't meant as a compliment. I can't even find the words to describe how angry I am with you right now. I give up. Just enjoy your stupid little party.
You're welcome to join us once the funeral's over. There will definitely be lots of food left over.
I don't want it. I won't be joining you.
Well, more for us then. We'll be drinking later, and I drove. so I'll spend the night at my mom's place.
I hope you're sure you won't regret this, Rick.
Where are you? Why aren't you at home? What are you doing out of the house on a Sunday?
What do you want?
Where are Alice's ashes? You brought them home after the funeral, didn't you? I at least wanted to see what kind of urn you had them put in.
Don't worry about that right now. They're safe and sound.
Well, didn't you at least think to put out a photo of her in the living room or something? I know I said she was dead and gone, but we should at least have something to remember her by, shouldn't we? Come to think of it, I don't see any of your things around here either. What's going on?
Are you dense? I left home.
What? Why did you just take your things and leave without even telling me?
Do you even have to ask? The reason should be obvious.
Is this because I skipped out on the funeral yesterday?
What else would it be?
It all went fine without me, didn't it? What's the problem?
It doesn't matter how it went. I'm still infuriated with you.
Did you really have to take things this far, though?
I wanted to send Alice off to heaven peacefully and without incident. It was so painful for me to accept that she would be leaving us forever, but I was able to bear that pain for her sake. But then you had to go and ruin everything.
What did I do? I wasn't even there.
Did you know that when a body is cremated, the switch to the furnace has to be pressed by a surviving family member?
Oh yeah, I remember my mom had to do it for my dad after he passed away.
I could hardly bring myself to do it. I was reduced to sobs. I heard a few of our relatives muttering, "If only her father was here." I realized then that this was the final responsibility that I had as her parent. I'm the only one that could have done it, so I had no choice but to push through my tears.
Hey, I'm her parent too. I could have done it if I were there.
Please stop. Don't ever call yourself Alice's father again. Just erase all the memories you ever had of her. Please, forget everything.
What the heck are you talking about?
I don't want you to soil her name by attaching yourself to her.
What are you even saying? She would never have even been born in the first place if it wasn't for me.
Don't think you're entitled to anything just because you helped conceive her. You don't deserve to call yourself her father when you couldn't even be bothered to say goodbye to her at her funeral.
Shut up!
Your mother isn't any better. I can't believe she'd snub her granddaughter's funeral just to have herself a little birthday party.
Mom always said she wanted a grandson. She was never all that fond of Alice.
I know that. Still, I can't believe she wouldn't even give her one last bit of common decency. I don't want anything more to do with either of you two. You can just keep living your self-indulgent lives until you both rot.
Nancy, I know you're upset, but you're taking things too far.
If anything, I don't think I'm going far enough. I don't even have the words to describe what a despicable person you are. Calling you a piece of trash would be an insult to garbage.
Nancy!
You know, it's funny. I don't actually feel all that angry right now. It's not like I feel resigned or exhausted either. If I had to put a word to it, I just feel empty. I think my mind has just decided that any feelings I have to spare for you and your mother are nothing but a waste of energy.
What are you talking about? If you're mad at me, then show it. Tell me I'm a waste of skin for not coming to the funeral. You shouldn't bottle up your emotions.
I'm actually glad that you didn't come to the funeral now. You aren't Alice's father anymore. So I won't scold you for it. I don't have any more anger to spare for you.
Where even are you right now? The only other place I can think of where you could stay would be your parents' house, but they live on the other side of the country.
Yesterday, after the service was over, someone came up to me and asked, "What are you going to do now?" I told them, I want to cut ties with my rotten husband and protect the memories Alice left behind by myself. That person relayed my story to the other relatives, and they all offered to help me leave our house.
You couldn't just move somewhere else in a single day. How did you manage to find a new place to live on such short notice?
One of the other funeral attendants happened to have a second apartment that they offered to let me stay at. He didn't even want me to pay for anything. I was shocked by his generosity.
Who the heck was that? He must be loaded.
It was the CEO from your work.
What? No way.
He was totally shocked that you weren't there. How could Richard not attend his own daughter's funeral? That's what he said to me.
What were you thinking? Why didn't you tell me that my company's CEO was going to be there?
I'm not the one who was in charge of the reception. I didn't know exactly who would be showing up ahead of time. I'd never even met him before, so it's not like I would have recognized his face either. I didn't realize he was even at the funeral until he spoke to me after it was over.
You didn't tell him anything about me being with my mom for her birthday, did you?
I may have let something like that slip. Sorry. I believe what I told him was, he said his mother's birthday party was more important than his daughter's funeral, or something along those lines.
Are you joking?
That's funny. The CEO said the exact same thing.
Did he say anything else about it?
He was just about shocked speechless. Although I can't say I blame him. I felt the same way. He couldn't even put his thoughts about it into words.
Why was he even there? I've never talked to him or anyone at work about Alice.
The father of one of Alice's classmates happens to play golf with him on weekends. The CEO heard about it from him.
Why didn't he reach out to me about it directly, though?
He was probably trying to be considerate. He assumed you were still grieving the loss of your daughter and didn't want to bother you with little details like which acquaintances would be attending the funeral. Obviously, his worries were unnecessary. You hardly grieved at all and didn't even end up going.
This is really bad. How am I going to show my face at work tomorrow? What should I do?
Why not just lean into it? Stroll in with a big grin and announce, I skipped out on my daughter's funeral to celebrate my dear old mom's 70th birthday.
I obviously can't do that. I don't want people to think I'm that much of a heartless jerk.
So you admit you're heartless then?
What?
You knew exactly how cruel and selfish you were being, but you didn't let that stop you. Only now that you have to worry about the consequences are you actually starting to regret your actions. You really are the lowest of the low.
Am I really such a monster for trying to make my own mother happy, even while enduring the pain of knowing that my daughter's corpse was in the process of being cremated? All I was doing was making efficient use of my time.
I wouldn't have done what you did if I was in your shoes. I don't think many people would have. Don't act like you were just following common sense.
It's not like I would have been able to actually speak with Alice even if I had come. Am I wrong?
I did speak with her, actually.
What? No, you didn't. At best, you were just talking to her corpse.
That may be true, but I was able to thank her for everything she had given me. I'm certain my words reached her, wherever she is now. Even now, I can still hear her voice resounding in my mind.
I don't believe in any of that nonsense. Alice is dead and gone. What's so wrong about prioritizing someone who's still alive over someone who's already passed away?
You're welcome to live however you like if that's how you see things. It's obvious that our values are completely different from one another.
Fine. Do whatever you want then. But don't even think about keeping all the reparation money from the accident for yourself.
What?
I was talking to my mom about this. She said the usual payout for fatal car accidents is somewhere in the ballpark of a few $100,000.
I hadn't even thought about that until now. You and your mom didn't even come to the funeral, but you two were still thinking about how much money you could get out of this?
Just be sure to send it our way, all right?
You are so unbelievable.
You're fine just having your precious memories, right? You don't need the money. Just send it all to us.
Forget it! I'll send you what you're entitled to, and that's it!
Haha, so you are concerned about the money after all. You're not as far above me as you think.
I'm not going to spend it on myself. I want to get a nice gravesite set up for Alice.
Why not just scatter her ashes into the ocean or something? Gravestones and land are a huge waste of money.
Stop acting like she's just some piece of trash to be discarded. I've had enough of you desecrating her memory.
I don't care. All I'm concerned about is getting enough money out of this for my mom and I to live comfortably. I might even be able to retire early. Then it won't matter what the CEO thinks of me.
Are you sure? The money might dry up faster than you'd think.
I don't want anything more to do with that company anyway. I mean, any company where the CEO gets involved in the private lives of his employees, going so far as to move one of their wives into his own apartment seems pretty messed up to me.
I'll pass that along then. He's actually here with me right now.
What? He is?
He's actually been following this conversation, and he's fuming at how you've been acting. I'm grateful that he's so angry on my behalf.
Oh, well, whatever. Hey, boss. Can you see this? I quit! Thanks for nothing!
He says to tell you that you're going to at least have to fill out a few documents before he can let you go. Sounds like you'll have to come into the office tomorrow after all.
What? No way! Forget it. Tell him I'm not coming.
You're going to have to if you want your severance pay.
Oh, okay then. I'll be there.
I'll let my lawyer handle the matter of the reparations from the accident. I'll let you know when there's new developments with that. Until then, don't try to contact me.
Sure thing. Bye.
Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Did you finally get the money from the accident?
Yes, I did. Thanks to that lawyer you introduced me to, I was able to get over double the minimum fee for a total of $500,000. I'll pay you back for what you spent on helping me with Alice's grave right away.
I'm glad to hear it.
You were the one who got Rick to sign the paper that waived any right to the money, right?
What do you mean?
You had him sign it when you called him into the office to collect the severance pay, didn't you? I'm sure he just signed whatever papers you put in front of him without even reading them. Thanks to you, he won't see even a single cent of the reparation money. He never would have done that voluntarily.
I have absolutely no idea what it is you're talking about.
I know that what you did to him wasn't exactly what most people would call legal. I am sorry you had to put yourself in such a dicey position for my sake.
It's nothing you have to worry about, Nancy.
Are you sure?
I don't think I have told you this before, but I also have a daughter of my own. She turned 20 this year. If anything ever happened to her, heaven forbid, I can't possibly imagine that I would be absent from her funeral under any circumstances. As a father, I'll never be able to forgive Richard for what he did to her. And to you.
I assure you, I feel the same way about him as you.
I don't think he's even realized yet that he's never getting the money. I wonder if he started taking out big loans, expecting that he'll be able to pay them off.
I heard from one of his relatives that they saw him and his mom decked out in expensive brand-name clothes, driving around in a luxury sports car.
I knew it. If he's still unemployed, then there's no way he could afford that stuff without a pretty hefty loan or two. He's in for a rude awakening.
Even his mom has been getting in on it. I heard she took out a loan herself so she could give Rick some extra allowance. They've dug quite the hole for themselves. Not that they know it yet.
If you ask me, it sounds like they'll be getting their just desserts. They brought all this on themselves with their irresponsible spending anyway.
But aren't you worried that Rick might try to sue you when he realizes you tricked him into signing that document?
I'm not worried about that. He gave verbal consent after all.
What?
I have a recording of him saying he wants this money to be used for the memory of his daughter. He said he relinquishes all rights to the money.
What? Really? Did he actually say that?
Indeed he did. Clear as crystal.
How did you get him to say it?
We do a company trip every year, and it's funded by our employees. We ask them to set aside about $2,000 of their salaries to help pay for it. Rick hasn't joined us for quite a few years now, but still had his salary set aside, so he had accumulated a fair bit in savings, as it were.
I see.
Our company doesn't usually offer severance pay exactly, but I made Richard a special offer. I told him I'd give him a special payment of $10,000 if he agreed to let us donate the travel money he had accumulated to fund his daughter's gravesite. It seemed like a bit of a stretch, if I'm being completely honest.
But he believed you?
Hook, line, and sinker.
So that's how you got him to say, I relinquish this money to my daughter's memory?
I'm sure he thought that the $20,000 he had saved was more pocket change compared to the reparation money he believed he'd soon be receiving.
But isn't this still a bit shady?
Sometimes the only way to really teach someone a lesson is to sink to their level. I hope that you'll never have to get your hands dirty like this, Nancy. Just forget the whole thing.
Understood, sir. I guarantee my lips are sealed. No amount of money will ever bring Alice back. But the fact that I won't have to send any of it to that jerk is more than enough satisfaction for me. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
Live well. You're free to use my apartment for as long as you'd like.
I appreciate the offer, but I really think I ought to start providing for myself. I can't rely on others forever. Alice wouldn't want to see me live that way either.
I understand. I'll be cheering for your success. However, if you ever have any other troubles, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you so much. I don't know how I can ever repay you for all you've done for me.
Live as a woman that your daughter would have been proud of. That would be more than enough for me.
Yes, sir. One day, when I finally have the chance to meet her again, I'll be sure to do so with my head held high. I'll make sure I'm able to tell her that I led a wonderful life, with no regrets. Thank you again for everything, sir. Just as Mr. Johnson had predicted, Rick and his mom had taken out massive loans they had no hope of being able to pay back. When they realized they weren't going to get any of the reparation money, they tried turning to other family members for help. But after they both refused to come to Alice's funeral, nobody wanted anything more to do with them. In the end, they had no choice but to file for bankruptcy and lost all of the luxury goods they had blown all their money on. As for me, I used the rest of the money to kickstart a nonprofit organization that helps families secure affordable grave sites for their loved ones. I still visit Alice's grave once every few months to leave flowers and speak with her. Her death may have left a hole in my heart, but I've been doing my best to be someone she could have been proud to call a mother. One day, when I'm finally able to hold her in my arms again, I'm sure I'll be able to do so without any regrets. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and comment on this video with your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell for more videos like this. We'll see you in the next one.
Maddie, I just received the plans you sent to my email, but when I opened the file, there was an incomplete floor plan in here that just isn't related to our project.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I must have dragged the wrong file into the email. I'll send you the correct floor plans right away.
I know I'm just your coworker, but if you had sent this to one of our clients or something, we'd be in real trouble. The one you just sent isn't something that's supposed to go public yet. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry about that again.
Next time, make sure to double-check all of your attached files so that mishaps like this don't happen again. If it were to happen, I don't want to have to deal with all that paperwork.
Alright, I'll make sure to be more careful.
Your floor plans are always fantastic, but even one mistake like that can put you out of a job real quick. For this week, just make sure that you focus hard on this work.
Alright.
You wouldn't want to mess something up and put our whole company in jeopardy, right? And actually, recently I feel that besides the plans you draw up, you've been making small mistakes here and there quite frequently. It's been over 3 months now since you joined this company, right?
Actually, 4 months.
Fine, 4 months then. Still, you should be over this hump of starting a new job, right?
I should be, shouldn't I?
I guess I shouldn't forget that this is your first full-time job as well. I remember my first time having a job, and the first few months were pretty rough for me as well. So, of course, having that much anxiety can cause mistakes like this to happen more frequently.
Yeah, I'll make sure to relax a bit more and take it easy.
Thank you, and thanks for your hard work and staying behind till late today. Make sure you don't stay any later than an hour or two, okay?
Okay, by the way, I just sent you the new email.
Thank you. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
I'll take a closer look at it here soon, but for today, you're all done with your work, right? You should start heading home while it's still bright outside.
Thank you for doing that. I'll start getting my things together.
And make sure you get home and into bed soon. If not, and you stay out late all the time, your productivity at work will begin to fall.
And I'll make sure not to stay out too late tonight. By the way, you're already home now, aren't you? I'm sorry for making you work while being at home when you should be relaxing too. And it's late too, sorry about that.
I don't mind having to get a little extra work done before bed. And for the last few weeks, I've been out of the office hanging out, spending time with my family anyway.
I heard that you're married, right?
Well, yeah. And I have a 5-year-old daughter here with me as well.
Good evening, Maddie, is it? This is Emily, Greg's wife. Wait, really? Am I really talking to Greg's wife? That's right. Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you over text, I guess. I'm Maddie, and I joined Greg's office most recently. My husband has been on the phone texting for a while now, so I was getting worried he was seeing another woman. But it looks like you two have just been talking about work, huh? Oh my gosh, yes. All about work. I'm really sorry for texting him so late in the evening. I made a hiccup at work and Greg was just letting me know that I needed to sort it out before going back home. No, you don't have to be sorry, as I'm the one who intruded on your work. My husband got to come home, but he made you stay late to work, huh? Sorry about that. Well, that's just because I'm still a bit slow at work. So I hope you don't mind me texting him about work so much. Do you think that my husband can be a little too strict at times, though? Are you both doing okay? Anytime I look at his work phone, he always seems to so strict with you guys. But he sure is serious about his work, huh? I'm also really thankful for the way he was able to allow me to work with him even though I'm such a novice. So I'm truly happy to be working with him. You are one hell of a good apple then, huh? Well, I'm also happy that he has you working for him, so thanks.
I'm sorry about my wife. She didn't mean to interrupt here. She snatched my phone from me again.
Well, I'm glad I got to chat with her for a bit. Your wife is a very bright and happy person, isn't she?
She sure is. Sorry again for that, though.
Don't worry, I was just a bit surprised is all.
Yeah, I don't know why she likes to do that. I even told her that I was just texting one of my employees, yet she still takes my phone like that. I hope you'll forget about what just happened there.
But she isn't a bad person or anything, and it was actually kind of fun talking to her. If your wife is happy, that must mean your house is all sorts of fun.
Well, sometimes a bit too much fun. She's always excited and keen to go out and explore new things all the time. A bit too much for me, really.
Ah, okay. Well, she still seems nice.
Yep, she takes it from her grandmother. Both her grandparents have actually moved to the US from Vietnam a while back and have been immigrants here. So everything was exciting for them, and their entire family always loves to go out and explore all the time. New theme parks, new restaurants. Every day is like a freaking vacation to them. But anyway, I think that today my wife had a call with them and is thinking of going to see them back in Vietnam. So there's gonna be peace and quiet here for a bit.
So you have a pretty cool family, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. And I think she's thinking of taking our daughter with her to go see them as well, actually.
Just your wife and daughter then?
Well, I'm just a bit too busy with work and can't get any days off, so I'll be staying behind. Might be a little lonely not seeing the both of them, actually.
But it should only be for a couple of days, right? Will you really get that lonely?
Oh, I guess it'll be fine. So anyway, I won't keep you here. If we keep having talks that don't pertain to work, my wife might have a good reason to get suspicious of me. So I'm gonna start taking a further look at the floor plans you sent me.
Thank you, and I'm sorry for taking up your personal time. Good luck and see you at the office tomorrow.
Good work today, Maddie. Are you still out working with one of our clients?
You too, Greg. No, actually, I just finished my work just now.
Just now? So it really took a lot of time today, huh? You left the office to go see the clients at around 5 p.m. today, right?
Well, it took me a bit of time to find their office, and then we've been spending a lot of time into figuring out just the right details for the floor plans for me to make. And now that it's past 8, I'm just starting to pack up to leave, actually. Also, these clients really love to talk a lot, so yeah.
Last week, you were working with them till pretty late as well, if I remember that correctly. Have you even gone with them through their whole business?
Yeah, I have.
Then you should have just headed home from their office instead of going back to the office.
Yeah, I'll do that next time then. Actually, today I was so hungry and I just didn't have the time or energy to go back home to eat. I just wanted to stop by at the cafe near our office to get a bite to eat there first anyway, so it's fine.
Ah, okay. Then you really should get heading home now, huh? You mean the cafe that's close to the mall, right? There's a really tasty hamburger joint there that I'm sure you'll love. They're open until midnight, and they also serve a really good chilled beer. You should check it out if you still want something to eat.
Oh, really? Sounds good, actually.
There's also a couple other really nice bars and restaurants there to pick and choose from. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? So no work for you. Go on, it's perfect for you to stay out a little and grab something to eat.
Craig, you really know how to make someone's day, don't you?
Well, I know a lot about that area because a friend of mine lives around there. I often go over there with my wife as well to eat. She loves it, so I'm sure you will too. I can recommend other good places for you too, if you want.
Well, is there an Italian place around here? I'm actually feeling like drinking a few glasses of wine and taking it easy for the night.
There's this place that runs as a cafe during the day and a bar at night right near the highway. And the menu they have for the night is pretty decent with great pasta and pizzas.
Wow, a cafe in the day and a bar at night? Such a great idea for a place. Sounds like it'll be pretty good right now, actually.
Actually, my wife likes it there a lot and will often go by herself to drink wine and socialize there. She says the place is pretty happening. So I think you'd be able to get in there easily right now. If not at least a little wait.
That place sounds great.
I forgot the exact name of the place, so I'll look it up and send the link to you. So check it out.
Thank you so much for doing that. I'm excited to drink some wine after a long week.
Just make sure not to drink too much, okay? Remember, everything in moderation. Alright, well, thanks for staying out late and getting your work done again. Good job. Be careful on your way home.
Thanks. Have a good night, Greg.
Hey, Maddie, what did you just send me? What is this text saying that you want to meet Papa? What are you thinking calling one of your higher-ups Papa? Is this a joke? Are you drunk right now?
Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh my god, and no, I'm not drunk right now. That text was from your daughter, who I'm watching over right now.
What?
She was all alone out on the streets.
My daughter's with you right now? Where the heck is my wife? What's going on?
Yeah, don't worry, she's safe with me. I'm with her now.
But she should be in Vietnam with my wife right now. What the heck are you talking about?
Well, actually, I don't really know what's going on either, but when I found her on the streets all by herself, I had to take her with me. So she wasn't afraid to come with me or anything either.
Are you sure it isn't someone else's kid? I mean, you've never even seen my daughter before.
Your daughter's name's Molly, right?
Yeah, but what the heck?
She told me that last weekend the two of you went picking strawberries together. And when you guys were walking out of the greenhouse, you tripped and spilled all the strawberries that you two picked. Is that true? Did that happen?
Well, that did happen to me, yes.
So then this really is your daughter. When I found her, she was sitting on one of the benches opposite the clothing shop with her head down looking upset. And when I walked up to her, she was holding a pen that had our company's logo on it.
I gave that to her recently. Oh my god.
Right? And I'm not sure I know too many kids named Molly. And when we first started talking, she was telling me about this trip she was supposed to go on with her mom.
Then what the heck is my daughter doing all the way over there?
Well, before we start going into that, could you come meet us over here?
I'm gonna call for a taxi right now. I just finished drinking a few beers and I don't think I should drive. Can you both wait a little bit?
Sounds good. Molly just told me that she said on the day she was going to the airport with her mom, they never ended up actually going there.
What? Then where did they go?
She said that her mom went to one of her friend's house. She said that her friend turned out to be a man.
A man? What the heck?
And when they arrived at that friend's house, he was upset because he didn't think she'd be bringing a little girl along, and apparently he kicked her out of the house and went somewhere together.
What? And they left her there?
Guess so. I'm not sure either.
Did Molly say where the two of them went off to?
No, I don't. Maybe they went to Vietnam? Do you think that's a possibility? Did your wife ever tell you about going there with one of her friends as well?
Well, she never brought anything up about a third person, just that it'd be the two of them going. So you think that meant her and this guy, not Molly? Oh, that's insane.
Oh, then it seems just before she left her daughter at the house, she stopped saying anything else to her. Of course, Molly stayed at the house for a little while, but soon couldn't wait any longer and ran out of the house looking for you guys. And that's when I ran into her, sitting on the bench outside the store.
But it's been 3 days since they left the house. She left her in that house all by herself for 3 days?
That's what it looks like. That's why she had to leave that house, you know. I'd be even more surprised if a 5-year-old could make it that long inside all by herself like that.
And how is Molly doing right now? She's not hurt or anything, right?
I think she's all right. Her mom left her with some food to eat for those few days that she was there, but I think it was mainly candy and sweets.
Oh my god, what the actual frick? Oh, tell me she's okay.
Yeah, considering all of this, she looks fine and normal to me, so don't worry. It sounds like the house she ran away from isn't too far from where we are now either. Do you have any idea of who the man was that your wife is with? Do you know anything?
No clue. Actually, my wife has a ton of friends, but most of them are women.
Well, I've been thinking about this a bit, and I think for your sake, this man is probably not as much of a friend to her as he is something else, if you get what I mean. I mean, she kept him a secret from you when she went to meet him?
Well, that's very true. Well, I think I know someone that this man might be. Where you found Molly, was that over by the mall I told you about? I think it's that friend of mine I was telling you lived over there earlier. He actually started to become good friends with my wife as well.
He went with her, you think?
I don't want to believe it, but his house is close to you both. Well, for the time being, I'll ride this taxi over to you guys. It'll take me about 15 minutes to get over to where you're at. Maybe go find somewhere warm to wait for me at.
Okay, but at the moment we're looking for somewhere nice and warm to go to.
Okay, well, let me know where you are once you've settled in.
Okay, will do.
Thank you so much, Maddie, and I'll be there soon. So, how was it? Did you have fun in Vietnam?
Yeah, it was so much fun. Molly's having a ton of fun as well. I'm so glad she came along with me.
Oh, is that so? Because Molly is sleeping on my lap right now.
What? Really? No way, she's with me.
So I'm starting to wonder who that person is with you that you keep calling Molly. But I heard from this Molly that you left her here to go on a trip with another man.
Oh my god, no. Why do you know all about that?
Because the person that found and watched Molly for me told me all about this.
Who found her? Who are you talking about? There must be some kind of mistake here.
Well, I'm here to ask all the questions right now, actually. And right now, the person who helped me find Molly is sitting right next to me too. So I'll hand the phone to her and you can speak to her.
How's it going, Emily? This is Maddie.
Maddie? Wait, you worked with my husband, right?
That's right. After I finished work and went out for a couple of drinks, I found your daughter sitting on a bench outside a clothes shop near the mall. So I made sure to call Greg right away.
Oh my god, well, thanks for helping our daughter out. I'd better get going now then.
No, you hold it right there now. I know this isn't my problem to meddle with, but since I was the one who found your daughter being abandoned, I think I have a right to interfere here.
Exactly, so stay out of it.
No! You're a terrible mother, and Greg is a great father, I'm sure, so I won't have it. I won't have Molly being treated like this. She's a great girl, too.
What? How can you say that? You don't even know them.
Well, the fact that you also lied to your husband is pretty bad, too. But leaving your own kid at the house of a man who you're having an affair with is just on a different level. Who does that? How can anyone do that?
Okay, well, whatever you're thinking now, whatever ideas you've got in your head, forget it, okay? I am not having an affair. You know nothing about me, so shut up.
Well, if I didn't find Molly, then what might have happened to her, huh? Would you just like to forget about your daughter and run off with that new man of yours?
None of this has anything to do with you. People that have no idea what's going on should stay out of this.
Instead of leaving your daughter at someone else's house all alone, you should have just left her with Greg. Are you an idiot or something?
Well, my husband was the one that wanted me to bring her with me since she's not in school right now. He said he'd be busy with work every day and he wasn't going to be home until late in the evening. He was the one who told me to take her with me to Vietnam, okay? See, you don't know anything.
So you just left her at your lover's home instead when you decided you didn't want to take her with you? How pathetic. You're disgusting. And did Greg pay for the both of your trips too? I know that he told me he was paying for Molly's ticket, so did he end up paying for his too?
That's none of your business. Why did that idiot have to run out of his house like that? He could have gotten away with all of this if she would have just stayed still.
The fact that you're still trying to make this all seem like it's okay to do is unbelievable. You never actually had a chance of pulling this trip off, Em. Do you really think a child her age would keep her mouth shut about this?
5-year-old should be able to listen and do as I say.
Well, you can't blame her then for doing all this when you were the imbecile trying to trust your affair with a 5-year-old. So I don't want to hear any more about how Molly should have kept quiet. The whole plan you made was riddled with flaws from the beginning, yet you thought you could make it out of this?
Shut the hell up, you dog!
The man that you went out with must have really enjoyed using an idiot like you, huh? All he had to do was say he wanted to love you, but instead probably just use you to get a free vacation.
There is no way that he would think of me as just a tool.
Well, that's the only type of men you'd seem to attract these days. Just for a little play and then to be tossed away.
We're not in that sort of shallow relationship. We've been together for over 10 years now, and there's no way you'd know about how the two of us fell in love.
Wow, in love, huh? Tell me more about this. I'm curious. So who's the man you've been in love with all this time? Go on, tell me. Spill the beans.
Oh my god, Greg, is that you?
Do you still feel like I don't know the man that you've been with? Having his house be in that part of town, and the fact that you've been so-called friends with him for 10 years makes this pretty obvious. It's him. In other words, you've been sleeping with one of my closest friends, haven't you?
Greg, it's not that, honest.
We're getting divorced.
This doesn't give you a good enough reason to leave me just yet, and this is all Maddie's fault.
I don't think so. In fact, I've got to thank her for all of this. It's because of Maddie that I was able to figure this all out. They always say that in times of crisis, your real friends will be there to help, huh? So as for you, don't even bother returning home.
Wait, will you please just listen to what I have left to say? I feel that the two of us have been distanced for some time now, so please listen to what I think.
That's all in the past now, including you.
It's because of you that I chose to go with your friend, and I know that you've been doing your best for me because you think of me as a good wife, and that's what has kept me going as well. I know that I've cheated on you a few times, but that was all just to get a breath of fresh air for once.
No matter what the reason is, cheating is not okay. Emily, I'm gonna erase you from my life.
Listen to me!
I'm really sorry about all of this, Emily. This is Maddie again.
What the hell have you been doing around my husband all this time? Give him back the phone right now, you dog.
Well, he told me that he no longer wants to talk to his ex-wife anymore. I think when you get back from your vacation, your husband and your daughter will no longer be around to see you.
Tell my husband to get back here, and tell him that I'm coming home right now, so he needs to listen to me.
I don't think he's going to listen to what I have to say about you either. But I do have something to tell you from Greg, so you better listen very closely now.
What do you have to say to me? What is it?
No matter how well of a job you do, when you make a single mistake, it creates a sort of ripple effect in the calm waters. I know that you said you've been trying your best to be a good wife for Greg, but he also loves his daughter and job just as much as he once loved you. I think it's time to cut you off for good so he can keep prioritizing the two without a cold, cheating cow like you. After this whole mess, Greg has finally divorced Emily and took Molly for full custody. It also seems that Greg hired a lawyer to sue both Emily and his old friend for cheating on him, but to no avail. He also made sure that all of his mutual friends knew about his wife for having an affair with one of his good friends. So the both of them now have to live with the shame and embarrassment. Serves them right. They both tried apologizing to Greg profusely, but none of that swayed him. I can't believe Greg had to go through all of that while still being the best boss to work with. I'm so proud of him and happy that things have ended up this way. Talking with him has become easier and more relaxed after going through all of that, and I'm more productive at work now too. I think that this was the best start of a new friendship between us two, where we're close to one another outside and inside of work. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.
Thanks so much for today, babe. It's been like forever since I've gone to the aquarium. I had such a blast with you. Oh my god, and Eric, that restaurant you booked tonight was so amazing.
I am so glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. I had a great time too. I love spending time with you.
Oh, me too, babe. What do you think about going out to catch a movie next time? We haven't done that in like forever.
That sounds great. Okay then, let's catch a movie next time. Is there anything good out right now? Anything you want to see?
Yeah, there's this new one that just came out that I've been dying to see. It looks so good, but it's only showing at night. If we want to catch it, we'd have to have our early dinner, probably somewhere near the theater, and we'd have to head over like as soon as we're finished eating.
Okay, no problem. I'll start looking for some nice restaurants near the movie theater. I'm sure I can find something good.
Thanks so much, babe. Love you. You're like literally the sweetest.
Hey, Michelle, since it'll be pretty late by the time the movie finishes, do you mind if I ask a favor? Is it cool if I come back to your place afterwards?
Huh? You want to come back to my place?
I mean, we usually hang out at my place after our dates, but I really want to come and visit your place at least once.
But babe, my place is so cramped. You can't even stretch your legs. And it's kind of messy. It looks like a tornado swept through. Even if you came over, I don't think you'd have a good time.
Baby, I really don't mind at all if your place is cramped. And I don't care if you have laundry like all over the place or something. I just want to be close to my little baddie.
No, babe, you don't get it. I mind. I don't want you to judge me.
Okay, I understand. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do, babe. It's just that it's been almost a year since we started dating, and I've never once been to your place, so I'm kind of curious, that's all. I just want to know more about you. I want to know everything about my girl.
Oh, Eric. Okay, fine. I'll straighten up my place just for you.
Sweet. Lucky me. Oh, sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'm just into you, so I want to know everything there is to know about you.
No, not at all. I totally get it. If anything, I'm sorry I didn't even realize you felt that way. I should have considered your feelings more. We're dating after all, so it's not fair for me to keep you from coming over.
Unfair is a stretch. I wouldn't go that far. But seriously, don't worry about cleaning up. I don't care if your place is a pigsty. I just want to spend time with my baby.
In that case, would you be down to do some chores with me then?
Yeah, I'd be totally down. That's a whole date in and of itself.
Oh my god, I'm just kidding, silly. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'll take care of it. Okay, now let's hurry up and decide on a date to see the movie. How about this Saturday?
I'm going touring this week, so next week should actually work better for me. What are your plans, Michelle?
Perfect. Next week works for me too. By touring, you mean you're going riding with your biker friends?
Yep, that's the plan.
You have so many biker friends. I'm so jealous.
I met someone pretty cool recently, so I'm planning to go riding with him. We really hit it off. And guess what? We work for the same corporate group. Small world, right? Our company names and job titles are totally different, though.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Does he like riding his motorcycle just as much as you?
He rode a lot when he was younger, but after joining the workforce, he didn't really have the time anymore. But now that he has more time to himself, he's slowly learning how to ride again. Because of that, though, he's actually renting his motorcycle for now.
Oh, I see. That's pretty interesting.
It's pretty common for people to stop riding after they get married or have a kid.
So that's how it is? Is it actually uncommon for people to keep riding their motorcycles forever?
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money and it's pretty dangerous. Anything could happen while you're out for a ride.
That makes sense. Are you planning to stop riding after we get married, Eric?
Well, if anything happened to me, I'm sure it would make you sad, Michelle, and we can't have that. I'm prepared to quit the biker life for you.
Thank you, babe. I'm happy to hear that you treasure me so much. You'd give up one of your favorite hobbies.
Of course, baby. I'd do anything for you. You know I'm totally crazy about you. You have got me in the palm of your hand. Oh my god, if I keep going, I'm gonna propose to you right here over text. I'd rather propose with way more style, so I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Good call. Let's pick this back up at a fancy restaurant under the stars. I don't mind you going riding, but be careful not to get into an accident or anything. That friend of yours is someone you can trust, right? He'd help if anything ever happened to you, right?
Yeah, he's a really great guy. Not too long ago, when we went running together, an accident happened literally right in front of us. We both helped out and called the cops, and even helped navigate the car.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. So that's who you were with then. Selfless guys who are willing to jump in and help people in need like that are so cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty reliable dude. That whole fiasco is actually what led us to becoming close friends.
You should introduce him to me sometime.
Yeah, I'd love for you guys to meet someday. My bad, Eric. I didn't even notice your message. What do you mean you're on your way to my office, though? What's going on?
Henry, I hate to bother you when I know you're busy with work, but this is kind of urgent. When we went riding last week, you mentioned to me that you hadn't been home in a while.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of a complicated situation. You know I don't really like to talk about it. So, what's up? What's going on?
I need to see you as soon as possible. Also, I'm bringing Alice with me.
Wait, what? Are you talking about my daughter?
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
And why are you bringing my daughter here? In fact, why are you even together in the first place?
Honestly, I'm still pretty confused about this whole situation too. But to be frank, it seems that I've been having an affair with your wife.
What? Wait, hold on, man. You're not making any sense.
I went to my girlfriend's house for the first time today and found a little girl crouching on her balcony. She said that my girlfriend was her mom.
Hold on a sec. You're saying that little girl is my Alice?
Let me just walk you through what happened from the beginning. At first, I thought that my girlfriend might have just been hiding the fact that she has a child. But then she told me her name and that her dad is still in the picture. So I put two and two together and I realized that my girlfriend was having an affair and I was taking part in it too.
Uh-huh.
Then I asked her what her dad's name was and she told me that it's Henry. And then she pretty much described you to a T. Beard, a giant mole in the cheek, and that you hate fish.
Oh, but dude, that just sounds like it's a coincidence.
Yeah, but then I started getting a pretty bad feeling after that. While my girlfriend was in the shower, I snooped around her place a bit, and you'll never guess what I found. Your business card.
Are you serious?
As serious as a heart attack.
So, you mean to tell me that my wife is having an affair with one of my biker friends?
Oh, that's insane. What kind of sick and twisted coincidence is that? When we first met, you told me that you weren't on good terms with your wife. I was careful to purposely avoid that topic so that you wouldn't have to talk about it. I never really talked about my girlfriend either because I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. So since we never talked about that kind of stuff, it makes sense that neither of us noticed.
I did sort of notice that you were holding yourself back when it came to that kind of stuff. I just figured you didn't really want to talk about it. So, like, how long have you been dating her?
We've been together for almost a year now.
Wait, for a year? Oh, I get it. Now I see why she's been acting that way. She started lashing out at me just about a year ago.
Wait, seriously?
I see. So this is why. She got all cold and distant just because she found herself a new boyfriend.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Henry. I am so sorry. I know apologizing alone isn't enough to make up for it, but honestly, I'm really sorry.
Well, I mean, you had no idea, right? It is what it is. Nonetheless, why are you bringing Alice here? Does Michelle know about this?
No, she doesn't. This is gonna sound so bad, but we left while Michelle was in the shower, so she has no idea.
Wait, so that means... I'm really sorry, man, but we haven't done anything yet today, I swear. No, it's fine. That's a normal thing for couples to do. So, she's been lying to you this whole time, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get upset with you. You didn't do anything wrong. There's actually a reason why I decided to bring Alice with me. Something seems off with her. What seems off about her? She seems oddly afraid of adults, and her body looks frail. I couldn't help but wonder if she's always been this way, or if something's messed up or has been going on at home. She does? Is she okay? My baby girl's not hurt, is she? No, at least not from what I could see. I'm not sure about under her clothes, so that's obviously not somewhere I could check. I wonder if Michelle told her to go in the balcony while you were visiting. Oh, my poor little angel. If she's not feeling well, worst case scenario, it's probably because she spent all night outside. You told me that you don't really go home often, right? So you probably had no idea what poor Alice was dealing with. That's the real reason why I brought her along. Oh, thank you, man. You're sharp. That was a smart decision. It's seriously been too long since you've been home, man. Otherwise, there's no way you wouldn't have noticed something being off with Alice. Michelle's the reason why I haven't been back home. She kicked me out of the house. What? Where have you been staying then? I've mainly been sleeping at the office in my car. During the busy season, I can stay at a hotel near my office at the company's expense, so that's a huge help. That's honestly kind of sad, man. Whenever I was home, she'd always start picking fights with me. She treated me so badly, it was mentally draining and I couldn't take it. Whenever I thought about going home, I'd feel nauseous and even get horrible stomach aches that felt like they'd never end. Yeah, that does sound pretty awful. But how could you just leave Alice all by herself? You left her all alone and now she's traumatized. Oh, you're totally right. I have no excuse. I really did Alice wrong. She didn't deserve that. Well, next time, make sure you protect her with everything you've got. She's been waiting for her daddy to come back this entire time. Did Alice really say that? Yeah, man. She thought that as long as she was a good girl, her daddy would eventually come home. So she's been waiting all this time. But you just abandoned her. Oh, Alice got caught in the middle of our drama, and I really hurt her. Oh, I'm such an awful father for just running away like that. She deserves so much better. This time around, I'm gonna protect my baby girl without running away.
Eric, where are you, babe? Stop messing around and reply to me already.
Sorry to keep you waiting, babe. Something came up and I suddenly had to go home. My bad for not communicating.
Yay, you finally responded to me. Baby, you had me so worried. I freaked out when I saw that you weren't here when I got out the shower. I looked all over for you, even outside around the house.
I was so shocked that I left without even thinking. I found out that my girlfriend's a married woman.
What? What are you talking about, babe? You know that's not true. Stop being ridiculous.
You left your husband's business card sitting right on the table. Did you think that I wouldn't see it, sitting out in the open like that?
I don't even know what to say. You've got to be kidding me, right?
I was so surprised. Words can't even begin to describe how shocked I was. Because you know my new biker friend I was telling you about? It turns out I've been having an affair with his wife this whole time.
What? Are you kidding me? The guy you were telling me about is Henry, of all people?
I even talked to Henry to make sure, so there's no doubt. Oh, I felt so sorry for Henry. It was so awkward to even bring it up, and I had to apologize to him like a million times.
Look, sweetie, I'm sorry I didn't say anything, but I've honestly been planning to leave him. You're the only one for me, Eric. I love you.
Well, thanks for loving me. But there is no way I could ever marry such an evil woman who treats her family so horribly.
What are you even talking about? I don't do anything to treat my family horribly.
You incessantly criticized Henry, drained him mentally, and then kicked him out of the house.
Is that what Henry told you? He's just talking crap about me to make me look bad. Don't listen to him.
And what about what you've done to your daughter? You haven't even asked about Alice, not even once. Have you really not realized that she's not even there?
What? What? Why isn't she here?
Are you seriously just realizing now that she's gone? You really don't even care about your own kid. Oh, that is just sad.
Where did she go? Where is my daughter?
I took her with me when I left. I found her on the balcony and took her to safety. I heard all about what's been going on and what you've been doing to her.
What is that supposed to mean?
She's got bruises all over her and she's so weak. Just so you know, I've already notified Child Protective Services.
Excuse me? And just who are you to do that? You don't even know her. It's a crime for you to just up and take her from her own home.
Nah, cut it out, Michelle. As far as I can see, there's no issue here. As her father, I'm perfectly within my rights to take her.
Huh? Henry? You're with Eric?
Eric brought Alice all the way to my office. She is finally safe now.
Are you kidding me? No, she isn't. He basically kidnapped her.
And what about what you've done to her? Making her go out onto the balcony when you have company and not even giving her enough food to eat? I haven't seen her in almost a year and just look how thin she's gotten. She's just skin and bones.
I was just disciplining her. Any parent would have done the same. And honestly, what girl wouldn't benefit from a diet? I don't want to hear anything about child rearing from you when you just up and left her here with me. You abandoned us, your own family.
Michelle, you're the one who kicked me out of the house. You literally changed the locks while I was at work.
Well, that's because you were so annoying. I didn't even want to breathe the same air as you. Just disgusting. You make me sick to my stomach.
There you go again, attacking me for no reason. Turns out the reason you suddenly started acting cold about a year ago was because you got a new boyfriend. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming friends with that same guy? It's a crazy world we live in.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't expect that to happen either. To be blunt, I'm still in shock. My mind can't process this.
I was planning to leave you at some point, but all I did was run away. I was just idling away while you were torturing my baby girl. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. Just so we're clear, I'm leaving you. I want a divorce.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. I was already planning to leave you too.
Also, I'm taking custody of Alice. So you'll need to pay child support. I'm reporting you for neglect as well.
You can do that?
I'm sure as hell gonna try. I'm gonna make sure you pay to fix all the mental turmoil you've caused her. That therapy bill is gonna be insane.
And exactly how much is that going to cost me?
Way more than you can afford, that's for sure. I'll be consulting with a lawyer later.
I can't deal with this. Give Eric the phone. Right now.
What's up? Eric here.
Please help me, babe. Eric, if you don't help me, I'm gonna go broke. You don't want your sweetheart out here penniless, do you?
Why should I care? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. You've been deceiving me this whole time. I can't believe how easily that pretty face spits out lies. I'll never forgive you for the rest of my life.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that. It was just a little white lie. Like I said before, I love you. You're my one and only.
There's no way in the world I could ever marry someone as evil and conniving as you. Even if we did get married, there's a good chance you'd eventually treat me the same way that you treated Henry.
I would never do that, baby. You're completely different from Henry. You're my soulmate. I want you by my side forever. It's you and me against the world.
I can't trust anything that comes out of your mouth anymore. At least, not after finding out about what happened between you and Henry. Your words don't hold any weight for me. You're just a liar and a cheater.
Oh, don't try act all high and mighty when you were equally complicit in this affair. You're the one who slept with a married woman. This is why I hate men. You're all the worst. Complete trash. You two are awful. You're just ganging up on me and trying to push me into a corner.
What are you talking about? You're not even the victim here. Stop trying to play innocent. If anything, you're literally the devil incarnate.
Oh, I hate you. You're so annoying. You're just some thick-headed simp who didn't even notice that you were basically just a side piece for nearly an entire year. How dumb can you be?
Oh, I see. So this is how you used to attack Henry. I'll be submitting this entire conversation to the lawyer. Thanks for the evidence. Now I know just how unhinged you really are.
Who do you think you are? Don't you dare think I'll let you get away with this.
Oh, is that a threat? I'll be sure to report that to the police.
What? You're seriously gonna report me to the police?
When are you gonna realize that you're just driving yourself into a corner with what you're saying? Have some tact. You're just digging your own grave.
Okay, but Alice and Henry have nothing to do with you. It's not like you're even part of this family. Why are you even getting this upset for them?
Because I'm human. You treated them both terribly and you got me involved as well. Of course I'd be upset. Especially at the fact that they have to deal with someone as wicked as you.
What about me, though? Am I not important to you anymore? Just a couple weeks ago, you were telling me how I was one of the most important people in the world to you.
No way. As of now, you don't mean anything to me anymore. You're nothing more than a liar who tricked me for an entire year. I'm done with you. Henry and Michelle got divorced after that. Shortly after, Henry was granted custody of Alice. Given all that had happened, Henry and I decided to stop going riding for a while. Instead, we think of ways to spend time with Alice on our days off. We even remodeled the car into a camper. The three of us have been enjoying the outdoors together, camping and hiking and just losing ourselves in nature. This way, Alice can enjoy herself when she's with us. She's doing a lot better now and way less afraid of adults. She even thinks of me as her second dad. On the other hand, Michelle's life has taken a turn for the worst. I bet after all of that, you'd think that she'd have no luck on the dating scene. On the contrary, she ended up becoming a popular escort. But she got way too caught up in that life and ended up with some bad habits and eventually shackled herself with a huge debt that I doubt she'll be able to pay off in this lifetime. I am honestly too stunned to say anything else about it, but I'm more than certain that she's going to continue her self-destructive ways. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.